Hello, my friends. Oh my gosh, the opening ceremony. I did not get to watch much of it, really. So we're going to go into it. I'm going to react to it because I know I missed a lot of things. I know I have. So let's get into it, guys. Holy crap, BlizzCon. From what I have been hearing, there's like a renaissance for the World of Warcraft. And I am all here for it. Let's go. Let's do this.
Please welcome Executive Producer, World of Warcraft, Holly Longdale.
Loving it. Oh, someday I'll go to a BlizzCon. Someday. Oh, she almost kind of looks. I love that jacket.
Wow. What's up, BlizzCon?
She's a fire mage.
Oh, I'm so excited to see you all here. This is fantastic.
Thank
Well,
you.
Can you believe we've been playing World of Warcraft for almost 20 years?
Yeah, I feel old. 100%.
You know, 2004 was a while ago, right?
Yes, it
You
was.
know, some of us, we waited in those lines for those midnight releases and got our discs.
I didn't.
Yeah!
But dang, yeah.
And we raced home to install those WoW discs one by one.
Oh God, the old days.
Across nearly 2 decades, players all over the world have taken part in the stories of Jaina, Sylvanas,
Oh, Sylvanas, yes. Love me
Arthas.
some Sylvanas. Arthas.
and Thrall!
Oh, the green Jesus.
And of course, so many others. And together, we've jumped through the portal into Outland.
Oh yeah.
We sailed off into Northrend.
Yes, we did.
And we watched Sargeras stab the world with that sword.
What sword?
During that time, gaming has changed. And you have changed. And so have we.
Yes,
particularly in the past year.
A lot more gray in my
The
beard.
entire team across both modern and classic have embraced their communities. We are truly listening to your voices and taking action.
Good.
My friends,
I hope
at
so.
BlizzCon, now is the perfect time to prepare to close chapters, open new ones, and double down on why we all fell in love with World of Warcraft in the first place.
Amen. Amen. I miss the days where I used to dream about it. It's like I was in the game.
With that in mind, let's get to it. As many of you know, WoW Classic was born out of the community's passion.
It's true.
And of course, most of you know that still drives us today. Like just in August, inspired by our community, we released Classic Hardcore.
This, by the way, was a great idea. I will probably try to get into it.
So, in Hardcore, you only get one life. And if you die, you may laugh, you may cry,
Cheers.
you may have to replace the keyboard, but you go again.
Been there, done that.
We've loved watching you take on the challenge or die trying. And because the hardcore community has asked, the team is planning to add a new way to play hardcore early next year.
Ooh. Okay.
And last month in Wrath Classic, we released the Fall of the Lich King patch.
Okay, nice. Now, where's this
And
Classic
while there's
Plus
still
I've been
more to
hearing
come in
about?
Wrath, earlier this year, we looked at your feedback to think about where are we gonna go next.
Oh,
We read through a lot, and I mean a lot of your feedback on social media forums, and we sent out surveys to our players. And here at BlizzCon, we're happy to announce Cataclysm
oh,
is coming.
okay. See, I wasn't sure they were gonna do it.
And
I kind of feel like
it's coming
Cataclysm was like
with
that cutoff.
hashtag changes based on your feedback, just like you'd expect from Classic. So now, let's jump
I'm
into
actually
the
kinda surprised by
Wayback
that.
Machine and get a reminder of all things Cataclysm.
Totally surprised by that. I honestly thought Cataclysm would be like, that's where a lot of people started bitching and complaining about how Vanilla's been destroyed. And yeah, that's just... I'm liking the cinematic though. This looks like a Tuesday at my place. Oh, there's Deathy Poo. Oh, this is looking good. Stormwind. Oh, I remember that place. I don't play Horde, but I do love the goblins, man. Poor chickens. Oh, Gilneas. Now there's a story we need to go and wrap up, right? Oh man, I remember this raid. This is what I was raiding. And now I'm just going back to get some more of the achievements I wasn't able to get. This is nice. This is a great cinematic.
It is time to end this.
All arrows shall burn. Everyone succumbs in the end. Deathwing has sundered this world.
Nice.
So that its true lords may return.
I don't know. This is making me hyped. I don't know if I ever play Classic, but oh man, I remember that raid so much. Death happened. Oh yeah. Oh, this looks sick. Oh my god, I want one of these just to drive to work. This is nice. This is great. I'm glad they didn't do the original cinematic for Cataclysm.
I am Deathwing, the destroyer, the end of all things. I am the Cataclysm.
Dang, Deathwing, you looking good, boy. I'm a dork. I never turned my lights on. Let's go red. There you go. Excuse me.
Get ready, my friend.
Yeah, that looks good.
I love the passion, by the way.
That looks good. I'm not a big classic person, but
the road to Deathwing's destruction is coming in the first half of next year.
nice. They're moving this stuff quick, man, and I like
All right.
that.
Now,
You don't want to go too quickly, though.
over the past 4 years of Classic, we've watched you master the vanilla experience, and we've loved it. So much, in fact, that we thought we'd add some unique flavor.
Remember when they
with a
said
seasonal note.
we didn't really
and a
want
dash
this?
of discovery.
Well, he's no longer there anymore, so who cares?
Season of Discovery is
Okay.
vanilla wow with a spicy twist. You're going to discover new secrets as you scour the world and find class-altering abilities.
Oh, that's really cool. They can do the same thing in retail, just bring back archaeology.
Have you ever wondered what it might be like to be a tanking warlock?
Yes, that'd be sick.
Or take on the role of a mage healer? In Season of Discovery,
Interesting.
you can.
I wonder if this is like a test for them in future expansions for
The
retail.
season is going to launch with
Or
an
modern
initial
WoW,
level
as they
cap
call
of
it.
25. And when you hit that max level, you'll be met with the brand new level 25 endgame.
Okay.
You'll discover a brand new 10-player Black Fathom Deeps raid
Oh.
with new and reimagined bosses, mechanics, and of course, rewards.
Give me the
Then,
loot.
after a couple of months, we'll raise the level cap a bit. You'll find even more endgame content, and so it will go. If you're here at BlizzCon,
Nice.
you can play the Black Fathom Deeps raid in the Warcraft Hall.
Awesome. This is great, guys. I'm excited for all you classic people out there.
If you love Classic or just a little intrigued about what exactly a Warlock tank can do, go check it out.
That guy's really
For all
excited.
of you watching online, don't worry. You won't have to wait long to play. Because we want you to discover all of the secrets together, there will be no public testing.
Oh.
WoW Classic Season of Discovery launches in a few short weeks on November.
That's crazy. Bugs. You better hope there's no bugs in that, man. Because we will pick that crap apart. We'll be like, you should have done a PTR or PTS, just saying.
Season of Discovery and Cataclysm, don't miss the classic panel this afternoon. All right, now it's time to talk to my dragon riders in modern WoW.
Well, that's me. Oh, Alex
Our team
Straza.
remains committed to giving you meaningful game updates about every 8 weeks with
Take me to
more
bed and wear the
content
horns.
sprinkled in between. We really want Azeroth to feel alive and the home you want to come back to no matter how you play.
Right? Love
Our
it.
next major update, Guardians of the Dream, is going live in just 5 days.
Wow, okay, cool. Finally, Emerald Dream, here we come.
I want to give a shout out to my elves. It is finally our time.
It is about time.
1 week later, Season 3 will start with the last raid of the expansion, Amirdrasil, the Dream's Hope. There we will have our final showdown with Farak and defend our new world tree. But fear not, that's not the end of our time in the Dragon Isles. There's a lot more to come in Dragonflight
Okay.
that will serve as both the epilogue of this story and the bridge to our next one. Like I said earlier, we are evolving. We are changing our approach to this big, beautiful game and how we look ahead to new chapters.
Quick aside, I used to do World of Warcraft stuff a long time ago, podcasting and whatnot, and I love, and I also miss and love the community within World of Warcraft, and this is part of my way of like, it's time just to get back into things. BoomyNation has got to get back into delving deeper into the World of Warcraft stuff. For you guys, because I miss it. I miss this world. But this just reminds me, because I come, I'm also part of the SOTOR thing, and I'm going to do a video because there are sharp contrasts compared to how Blizzard deal with an expansion and hyping their community, and how Broadsword and Star Wars: The Old Republic do it. There literally is. There's no comparison. Blizzard wins ultimately, but I just had to say that. I had to get that out. I was just thinking about that, going like, good Lord. I wish Broadsword would do something like this. Not necessarily on this scale, but you know what I mean. Something like this type of energy into the stuff. It's just, yeah. Anyways, let's go.
BlizzCon, it's time for a new adventure. One that has grown from the very seeds of what captured our hearts when we first set foot in Azeroth. For veteran players, the last 20 years have led us to this.
Someone fell.
And for those who have yet to join us, now is the time. And who better to talk about the first step in this journey?
Oh, here's my boy.
Than someone who carved the path in the first place. Everyone, please welcome my friend and the executive creative director of the Warcraft universe, Chris Metzen.
Hell yeah, there's my boy. Love it. I am so glad that Chris Metzen is back. You have no idea. He is a breath of fresh air that this game needs. Like I said in my other video, there's something he and I have in common. Last time I saw him on stage, we both had hair.
What up, BlizzCon?
Oh, I miss that voice so badly.
Holy smokes! Horde, where you at? Alliance! BlizzCon as one!
No other person in the gaming industry do I know
Holy
knows
smokes,
how to
thank
hype
you.
a crowd.
Thank you. It is, thank you guys. It has been a long, strange trip to get back to this spot. I tell you that.
I bet.
It has been interesting this past year being back under the hood of World of Warcraft. It has reminded me of a few things. One, I love Warcraft.
Hell yeah.
Number 2, you know what? I really missed this work.
He's got a
And
board
number
game
3,
company, right?
On the real, it feels amazing to be back and part of this Blizzard family again.
No, we are so happy to have you back, Chris. No, hands down.
As Holly said a bit ago, next year is the 20th anniversary.
That's
of World
crazy.
Warcraft. I can't even believe it.
That is
Whatever.
insane.
How many of y'all have been playing from the beginning?
No, I'm a cata baby.
I love you. Prison. So given that, what was that? Doesn't matter. We started thinking, so what next? Right? What
I can't help-
expansion hook?
I cannot stop
What
smiling.
single storyline could possibly match such a historic occasion? We started thinking about, well, I did, the good old days, right? And
Yeah, oh,
some
yeah.
of those early mythic ideas that kind of established the background of Warcraft. Started thinking about even some of the newer ideas that have played out more recently, but still in a way feel a little unresolved.
There's a lot.
And in the mix of all that stuff, in the mix of all those ideas, particular things like, what the hell has Magni actually been babbling about all these years?
Right. Seriously.
Was the thing that he came to warn us about in Battle for Azeroth, did it actually play out? Or is there potentially something darker still looming on the horizon?
I love his voice.
Will there eventually be
Oh.
an apocalyptic confrontation between the forces of the light and the void? Talk to me, BlizzCon. I'll tell you what, for nothing, my pally Maine, I'm all in on that kind of thing if it happens. It's gonna happen. And really the big question for all the marbles,
Oh, they're the
what
Titans.
have the Titans actually been doing since the dawn of civilization?
Seriously. They're screwing with crap, that's for
What
sure.
is the real purpose of all of their cute little installations slammed into the side of the planet? Do we know everything we need to know about their real intentions for
No.
our world?
No, we do not, and we need to go to space.
Same.
Warcraft space.
BlizzCon. All of these hooks and 100 more. 68, carry the 2. A bunch more. All cooking in the pot. Started to reveal a storyline. Something epic. How epic? Real epic.
Oh, Metzen.
A storyline that in almost every way feels like the culmination of the first 20 years of our storytelling. A storyline, provided we do our jobs, we do the thing, that will vector us into the next 20 years of adventure.
Yes. Holy crap, 20 years? Oh, shit. I'll be like 64 years old.
BlizzCon. Are you with me, BlizzCon?
I'm here.
We call this storyline the World Soul Saga.
Okay. Like the saga, they have a big, deep Norse mythology, like, in the foundation of this game, and I'm
The
here,
World
I'm digging
Soul
it.
Saga is so epic, as we covered. It cannot be contained within any single expansion. It is built to play out over multiple expansions over the next few years. Come on now.
Now, will it be, I know there's going to be 3, so I already know that, but will it be 1 a year? I'm thinking so.
We are working on multiple ways to deliver this adventure to you a little faster than you're used to.
Good, because that's like 6 years from now to get all 3.
We're not going to get into it at this BlizzCon, forgive me. But keep your ears peeled. I assure you, we are moving with purpose.
Good.
And the last thing we really want is for y'all to have your grandkids controlling your mouse and your keyboard trying to wrap this thing up.
Seriously.
So, it's coming. Also, given the scale of this monster, we have decided to change it up today. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 dun. Instead of just debuting your next expansion all on its lonesome, we have decided to give you a glimpse at your next 3
This is insane. Just insane. That's crazy.
Does this meet with your approval, BlizzCon?
A second, just watch Metzen.
My friends, I'm going to warn you, there may be mild spoilers ahead.
Okay.
Actually, I'm just kidding. They ain't mild. Buckle up. Are you ready, BlizzCon?
Let's go.
The first part of the World Soul Saga and your 10th expansion is called World of Warcraft, The War Within.
Yeah, here we go. Now, I've already seen the cinematic. You saw the video of it. But still, oh my God, it is a great cinematic.
You will be descending into the heart of Azeroth itself, exploring new subterranean kingdoms.
Sorry,
and
silly
engaging
asthma.
with ancient cultures like the Earthen and the terrifying Nerubians.
Oh, the
of
Nerubian.
Ashkahet.
Ah, the bug people. And stone dwarfs, so party on.
But as the forces of darkness close in around our precious world soul, you, yeah, that's you, will be called to do what you always do, which is
Fishing?
dispense indiscriminate justice upon all those who got it coming.
Here, here.
Talk to me, BlizzCon!
And fishing. Lots of fishing. I used to be able to do that for hours. Now I can't. I can't even do that for 5 minutes. I don't got time.
The second part of the World Soul Saga is called World of Warcraft Midnight.
Ooh, we got some, this is very voidish.
In this chapter, you will be returning, ready, to the old world.
Yes. This is always good.
To the fabled lands of Quel'Thalas.
Ooh, yeah. Man, I haven't been up there in, I think I was up there like a couple months ago for
The forces
something.
of the Void have invaded Azeroth, intent on snuffing out the light of the Sunwell and plunging the world into
Sunwell
darkness
2.0.
and fear. You will not only help reunify the scattered elven tribes of Azeroth,
Nice.
but you will make your stand with the forces of the light and banish the shadow forever.
Nice. I'm down with this, 100%.
Of course, BlizzCon, it is Azeroth. Things may not go to plan.
No.
Things may just spiral wildly out of control.
Never, not in
leading us
Azeroth.
to the third part of the World Soul Saga. World of Warcraft, the Last Titan.
Ooh, okay, so we're going to be playing with Azeroth herself. Yeah. What if she likes roses? I don't know.
In this chapter,
I think she's king or
you
something?
will again be returning to the old world. This time, to the wintry lands of Northrend.
Okay. See, I love when we go back to old world stuff. That's
And
brilliant.
there,
Smart.
at Ulduar, you will bear witness to the return of the Titans to Azeroth.
Wow. Okay.
And there, you will uncover a vast conspiracy. One that stretches throughout the history of the world.
Oh.
One that will challenge everything you think you know about the Titans, their intentions, and the true nature of Azeroth itself.
I bet they're like,
In time, my friend, in time. And it's called Silithus. There you go.
oh, okay.
BlizzCon, my hope, our dear hope, is that you can see when it comes to WoW storytelling, we ain't screwing around.
Right, well, let's get back into it, baby. Get back some good. Like, Dragonflight's pretty
We
good,
are
but
playing for all the marbles.
Shadowlands.
We are working to
Dear God.
establish a thundering heartbeat for this franchise. Now. Now, BlizzCon. Hearken to me. Always wanted to say that. Thank you. Whether you are a current player, and I'm going to bet that most of you are, or maybe you jumped off the WoW train.
I can't stop smiling. This is just amazing.
Now is the time to come home.
Amen.
Now is the time to pull on your boots, pick up your broadsword or your favorite glowy staff, and get in this fight.
Hear, hear. Hearken, people, hearken.
Friends, Azeroth needs her defenders now more than ever.
Yes.
Now, in a few moments, we are going to give you a deeper look at the war within. But before we do that, I want to leave you with a little something to chew on. I want to remind you all that sometimes very epic things can begin with small, heartfelt moments. What you're
True.
about to see is one of those moments. And with that, BlizzCon, proud defenders of Azeroth, let the World Soul Saga begin.
Now, I know I've already seen the cinematic, but we're going to watch it again anyways. You want to watch my original reaction to it, go look at my video. Yeah, it might be somewhere around here. Still saying this cinematic is sick. The detail they put into it, the beard, just, oh. You can tell Anduin has been through some shit. Like, this is a guy, I mean, we all know he has, right? Shadowlands, he lost his dad and Legion. Come on, the boy's gone through stuff, but man, he's a beaten down, lost soul.
Anduin.
And you see how his cheeks are a little sunken in? Man, Blizzard, I'm down for another movie. I didn't think the last one they did was bad. I really didn't think it was that bad. I thought it got some unneeded hate. There's a lot of weird crap going on in those days. He also needs to drink some water.
You're here to tell me we don't get to hide.
Oh,
Is
Thrall.
that it?
You needed time.
Chris Metzen.
We stayed away. But time by itself heals nothing.
See, he knew how to get him. And the music's just gorgeous.
You didn't just come here for me. It's the visions. You've seen them.
I suspect many have lately.
Blizzard might have dropped the ball on a couple of things, but one thing they've never dropped the ball on is cinematic storytelling.
Something, someone, is calling out from the heart of the world. Like a voice from a dream. Something dark is coming, Anduin. The world needs your light again. My son.
Straight out like Lich King stuff right there. Just the anger. Like, oh, he's Arthas 2.0 with this one.
I am not that person anymore.
Oh, man. This gets me all the
I
time.
have no light. Not after what I've seen. Not after what I've done.
Look how his hand is shaking.
You are not your past, Anduin. I trust you.
You can see just with, ooh, I'm getting emotional. You can just see with just those words how that breaks down his barriers. And just like kind of shatters that anger of his. God, the acting in this is amazing.
Hear me.
Jeez, Azeroth, turn it down a bit.
They're getting worse. Look,
I hope he keeps the beard. Just saying.
whatever's coming, I'll stand with you. Of course I will. But we were drawn here by the voice. Who is it, Thrall? Who's calling out to us?
I'm not sure yet. But that sword was
What
aimed
sword?
at someone.
I've already seen the shirts for that said what sword on it. I'm going to get one. Those look great. Blizzard is really good at trolling itself sometimes. I love it. Oh, golly, it's sexy. You can pre-purchase it now, dude. I'm going to do a video on that because holy steep price tag, Batman. Sometime next year.
I guess we're not ignoring that sword anymore. I do have to say, though,
I love
every time
what she's
I see
wearing
that
right now.
cinematic, and I've seen it many times, it gets me right in my heart. It feels like a new beginning, and it feels like coming home. And we are so excited about where we are going. And now that you've seen or heard the overview for the World Soul Saga, let's talk about the war within. As we all gather and explore beneath the surface, we'll find an ancient Nerubian civilization.
Nerubians.
It will be led by someone
not
we
how
were
you say
first introduced to in Legion, Xal'atath, a harbinger of the void. The void brings destruction and darkness that threatens all light in our world. The last time we saw Xal'atath, she promised we would meet again. And it turns out she was right.
Because they
Well,
remembered.
Anduin, Thrall, and others share
Unlike
the
the
same
giant
vision
sword sticking out of the
emanating
planet.
from the heart of the world. Some are seeing something quite different.
Okay, let's go, baby.
My
That's Ilaria,
visions
right?
are not the same as the others.
Girl's coming in hot.
No radiance. No song. Just the shadow taunting me from below.
Okay. Oscott. God, Oscott. Ah, the bug people. Isle of Dorn, nice. Love it. Oh, that looks good. That one, Isle of Dorn has like a very troll-y aesthetic. Okay. I'm loving it. It's very jungle. He's very like primeval-y. That's cool. I know, I heard about this, about our flying. We'll get into that into the next reaction with Ian Hazacostas. Hazacostas? Yes. Don't worry, I'll get there, guys. Titan stuff?
The fate of our world rests upon the edge of a knife. And our battle lies deep within.
Loving it.
In the War Within, alongside beautiful, unique underground zones, we will have challenging dungeons and raids and some new features too that are built to last. If you like exploring on your own with a couple of friends or family, we have delves. These are a variety of bite-sized experiences for 1 to 5 players that will offer endgame rewards. You may also find in your delve a familiar character who'd be willing to fight alongside you. And if you're like me and you have an obsession with alts, we have war bands. With this feature, you could treat all of your characters like family.
Nice.
Share banks, reputations, transmog.
Yeah, there's a lot to get into, and we will in another video, but let's just say it's about time, Blizz. It's about time.
We're also introducing a new layer of customization for your class specs with hero talents. You might want to take your character down the path of a Dark Ranger, let's say, or a Farseer, and more. Also, during your travels underground, you will meet the Earthen Dwarves, and you'll be able to unlock them as our new allied race.
I'm just glad that the whole expansion is not taking place underground. I know some people were very concerned about
Who doesn't
that.
love a dwarf? The facial hair options are spectacular. There's so much more to talk about, so please join the What Next panel that's coming up right after the opening ceremony right here. What I can tell you, though, is that the call to get into the fight to save our world will ring out when the War Within releases next year.
Fall, okay, yeah. So I'm that's probably gonna come around Halloween,
And lastly,
November.
I sincerely want to say, we are so excited to begin this new journey with you. And from our hearts to yours,
My beard
thank
to
you
yours,
for bringing
Molly.
our world to life.
That is awesome. OMG, Becky. That is great. Guys, this is awesome. I'm looking forward to the War Within. We will get into the video of them announcing stuff in it with Ian Hazacostas. I delved in just a little bit in it, but I am familiar with some of the stuff, but we're going to get in and get a full reaction on that. But guys, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, become part of the family here at BoomyNation. Like I said, longtime player of World of Warcraft, started my content career in this game, in this community, and it's my intention to get the dive head first back into it all. So Boomy is back, my friends. Let me know what your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's keep the conversation going down there. If you even lasted this long into, I know it was a long video, but I want to hear your thoughts, guys. What do you think of this game? What do you think of the future of World of Warcraft and what is going on? Guys, I love you. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We will see you later, my friends. Good day.